everyone, it's great to see you all here. Thank you for listening my answers to the question given. My name is Nirpratista Andantianandi Amara. Sometimes my friends call me Tata. I'm a student at Universitas Tanjung Pura in Faculty Economic and Business, and my major is International Management from batch 2019. Today I'm here to answer to the question given by my lecturer, Sir Adi Mursalin. Firstly, I will answer to the question on part A, which deal with the activities in Zoom meeting. There are 4 questions there. And the next I will answer to the question on part B, which deal with the theories of organizational behavior. There are 13 questions and include 2 discussion questions. Well, my dear friends, let me begin my answer. I'm quite active in attending organizational behavior lecture, and also I'm often involved in discussion when my friends present OB materials, like ask question or answer to question given by the presenter. There are 70 chapters that have been present in one semester. Chapter 1 is about what is organizational behavior, present by me, Nirpratista, and Normalia, and then chapter 2 about diversity and organization, present by Tiffany and Desi, and then chapter 3 about attitudes and job satisfaction, present by Carlos and Mandau, and then chapter 4 about emotion and moods, present by Nita, Vanessa, and Yuna, and then chapter 5 about personality and values, present by Salsabila and Tasha, and then chapter 6 about perception and individual decision making, present by Revilia, Arsha, and Putri, and chapter 7 about motivation concept, present by Irfani and Nabil, and then chapter 8 about motivation from concept to application by Jennifer and Nikomang, and then chapter 9 about foundation of group behavior, present by Agi, Chika, and Sylvia, and then chapter 10 about understanding work teams by Catherine and Octavia, and then chapter 11 about communication by Andrian and Bagas, and then chapter 12 about leadership, present by Delphi, Velia, and Julia, and then chapter 13 about power and politics by Kevin, Aji, and Arya, and then chapter 14 about conflict and negotiation, present by Adelia, Seren, and Fanny, and then chapter 15 about foundation of organization structure, present by Ria, Steffi, and Willa, and then chapter 16 about organizational culture, present by Dewi and Elisa, and then the last chapter is about chapter 17 about human research policies and practice by Cristobal and Wahyu. The material was obtained at the first meeting of the OB class by drawing a number chosen by each student. From watching a presentation by my friend, I gained a lot of new knowledge about OB and its practice in the company. I also get knowledge from OB lecture about important things that are closely related to my daily life. The book used in the OB lecture is book entitled Organization Behavior by Stephen P. Robbins and Timothy A. Judge. This manual was provided by Sir Adi Mursalin in PDF format. Leadership is the art of motivating a group of people to act toward achieving a common goal. In a business setting, this can mean directing workers and colleagues with a strategy to meet the company needs. There are mainly 3 types of structure in organizational behavior: cognitive, behavioristic, and social cognitive framework. Cognitive approach underline the positive characteristic of human behavior. The behavioristic approach emphasizes the behavior and motivation of the employees. Social cognitive theory is based on learning of observing by others. The difference between social cognitive approach and cognitive approach is cognitive psychology deal with how an individual takes in outside information through various sensors and then process this information within the mind before a reaction to the information is formed. Social cognitive approach is largely about dealing with how people react to the behavior patterns of others during interactive situations. The difference between behavioristic approach and social cognitive approach is behaviorism focus on how a person, environment, and surrounding will bring about change in their behavior. Social cognitive theory differs from this by being a perspective that tries to help us understand what a person learns and how they taking control of what they do in the process. Stress, time constraint, and any other circumstance such as the pressure to decide upon a course of action can compromise the desired result if decisions are taken too quickly. You might inadvertently skip important data or forget about the impact of some action or other on the team. I think I will consider it because I love the quiet atmosphere of working from home without the constant distraction of an office. I'm able to stay focused on my work and complete tasks quickly and effectively. The advantage of working from home is flexible schedule, no office distraction, we can use cozy clothes and then save money. And the disadvantage of working from home is difficulty sticking to a routine, and then working slowly, difficulty monitoring performance, and information security risk. As much as remote work can be fraught with challenges, there are also relatively quick and inexpensive things that manager can do to ease the transition. Action that manager can take today include facilitate good communication, use time tracking software, hold each other accountable, and then define what efficiency means to you and set expectation, and then keep people connect and engaged, and then the last is focus on communication and creativity. As COVID-19 continues to remain a concern, work from home has become a new norm. Remote working has become a mainstay, with more remote jobs becoming available than ever before. Employees are happier with new arrangement and the flexibility it offers. Data from various sources clearly indicate that working from home is a trend that will grow in the future. The impact that will occur on some of the main topic in this text is the job that they offer, specifically designed around telecommunicating, will increase. Gen anxiety could be relieved by demonstrating how the concept of organizational behavior apply in real-life management scenarios. The organizational behavior can try to link the management theories with solution to management problem, and this way, Jen will start to understand how helpful the course will be to her as the manager. The organizational management course will be helpful to Jen as will unfold theory and principle of management. Here she will get to learn about the key aspects of management such as planning, leading, controlling, motivation, staffing, and time management, and the best approach to these phases. She will also grasp the theory of human behavior through which she will manage difficult and unusual behavior and challenges that she will encounter in her practice. An evidence-based approach depends on scientific fact and philosophy to handle situations that arise in management. The application of this approach eliminates irrational thinking and use of intuition in dealing with complex issues. Since it's always draw on data and evidence management practice, this is limit such that contextual element of the internal environment or the interests at stake are not taken into account. To this end, it may be an ineffective approach, yet the reliance of scientific approach need to guide and delicate decision. The professor start with an overview of emerging challenges because so as to explain why the course is important. By getting real-life management challenges, the professor psychologically prepares Jen to conceptualize, and the course will Organizational culture definitions relates to the structure of an organization, such as a company or non-profit, and the value, sociology, and psychology of that organization. Some example of the organizational culture include philosophy, value, expectation, and experience. A characteristic organizational culture is first is innovation and risk-taking, and the second is attention to detail, and the third is outcome orientation, and number 4 is people orientation, and number 5 is team orientation, and number 6 is aggressiveness, and the last is stability. First is openness to experience, and then conscientiousness, and then extraversion, and then agreeableness, and then neuroticism. The big 5 personality dimension that has the biggest influence on job performance is conscientiousness. Those who score higher in this trait are likely to have higher level of job-related knowledge, as those who are highly conscientious learn more. They are likely to have an aspect of a strong leader. Having a deeper understanding of this behavior can help CEO worker and manager create trust, better relate to one another, and cultivate a stronger workplace culture. NA reflect a person's inherent qualities of mind and character to experience a negative emotional state. Negative affectivity or NA include anger, guilt, nervousness that influence the through process, learning, and perception of individual. The potential outcome of high negative affectivity in the workplace can be devastating to an organization. High negative affectivity is related to workplace deviance, including behavior like absenteeism, employee theft, lower productivity, and reduced organizational performance. Positive affectivity or PA is a trait that reflects stable individual differences in positive emotional experience. High level of the trait are marked by frequent feeling of cheerfulness, enthusiasm, and energy. What I get from the link is I learn about the strength and weakness of the way I like to lead. And my leadership style is a democratic or participative style of leadership. This style is tend to set the parameter of the work and have the final say on decision, but actively involve the team member in process. Because of downsizing of Apple computer, survivors have no option except working hard and long hours to protect their job. The management also has a big role to change worker perception to work hard and long hours. Otherwise, worker will be stressed and withdrawal behavior may occur. As emphasized in the case, Apple computer work wearing the t-shirt that proclaim 90 hours a week and loving it. It's a kind of management action that will help to change their worker personality, perception, and make positive attitude on working hard and long hours. And also they provide mobile phone, pagers, and computer to their work for telecommuting. The motivation factor of the organization will be most important for retaining the worker and encourage them to work hard and long hours in an effective manner with positive attitudes. Job satisfaction of the employee will happily contribute to the organization positively and effectively. Also, organizational commitment of the employees will play a major role. He was an autonomous, self-direct, goal-oriented, and practical, focusing on all aspects of life, lesson and learning from his experience. He was also extremely self-confident, believed in his ability, and is not afraid to take a risk and follow his dream. He was a successful entrepreneur and with self-confidence and risk. Because Win's company was listed as the of Fortune 100 most admired firms in America, it is also part of reflection of Win's own personality. He is internally optimistic and wants his people to be the same. Win's strategy is to keep everybody happy and his employees are to fix it. What I get after studying OB for one semester is the study of organizational behavior gives insight on how employees behave and perform in the workplace. It helps us to develop an understanding of the aspect that can motivate employees, increase their performance, and help organization establish a strong and trusting relationship with their employees. In this semester, OB lectures are held via Zoom meeting, and the link is shared by Sir Adi Mursalin a few minutes before the class start. By studying OB, I think this will contribute to my success in life in the future because learning about organizational behavior, it's helped me to understand about my own behavior, attitude, ethical view, and performance, as well as the people with who I'll be working. The type of knowledge will assist me in working effectively with manager, colleagues, and subordinates. The topic I present is Chapter 1 about what is organizational behavior. How important is this topic? This chapter is very important to understand because organizational behavior is a field of study that investigates the impact that individual, group, and structure have on behavior within organization for the purpose of applying such knowledge toward improving an organization effectiveness. Well, my friend, that's all my answer. I hope you can understand my answer, and please give comment and subscribe. Thank you. See you.